Chapter number 19, Key Takeaways. A chartered accountant, either in practice or in service, has to abide by these ethical behaviors. They are expected to follow the fundamental principles of professional ethics while performing their jobs. Service users of professionals should be able to feel secure that there exists a framework of professional ethics which governs the provisions of those services. Any deviation from the ethical responsibilities brings the disciplinary mechanism into action against the chartered accountants. A distinguishing feature of the accountancy profession is its acceptance of the responsibility to act in its public interest. Code of Ethics seeks to protect the interest of the profession as a whole. It is a shield that enables us to command respect. Part 1 of the Code of Ethics deals with requirements relating to complying with the code, fundamental principles, and conceptual framework and is applicable to all professional accountants. The code delineates integrity, objectivity, professional competence and due care, confidentiality, and professional behavior as fundamental principles governing professional ethics. Part 2 of the Code of Ethics sets out requirements and application material for professional accountants in service when applying the conceptual framework. It does not describe all the facts and circumstances, including professional activities, interests, and relationships that could be encountered by professional accountants in service, which create or might create threats to compliance with the fundamental principles. Therefore, the conceptual framework requires professional accountants in service to be alert for such facts and circumstances. Part 3 of the Code of Ethics sets out requirements and application material for professional accountants in public practice when applying the conceptual framework. Part 4A and 4B of the Code of Ethics deals with the independent standards for audit and review engagements. Part 4A, that is Part 4A, and assurance engagements other than audit and review engagements, Part 4B, respectively. There are specific provisions in CA Act 1949 dealing with professional misconduct and other misconduct. Acts or omissions which comprise professional misconduct within the meaning of the CA Act are defined in two schedules, namely first schedule and the second schedule. First schedule is divided into four parts. Part 1 of the first schedule deals with the misconduct of a member in practice, which would have the effect generally on compromising his position as an independent person. Part 2 deals with the misconduct of members in service. Part 3 deals with the misconduct of the members generally. And Part 4 deals with other misconduct in relation to the members of the institute generally. Second schedule is divided into three parts. Part 1 deals with misconduct in relation to a members in practice. Part 2 deals with misconduct of members generally. And Part 3 deals with the other misconduct in relation to members of the institute generally.